Welcome back to the 5th episode. This is going to be probably the last one of its kind. Kind of. Basically, after this final video, I don't really have any more general all-map poll questions to ask, so I'm going to transition into more specific questions. Basically, instead of asking what your favorite weapon is, I'd ask what your favorite primary is, or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a couple weeks. Anywho, I went to 50 individual servers and asked everyone there a single question. What is your favorite game mode in the game? For this final general question, I included all game modes, primary, secondary, and custom, and it was a neck-and-neck battle the entire time. Before we go through that, however, here's those 10-ish seconds of me asking you to leave a comment or something if you enjoyed the video, and let's get on with the season finale. Alright, here we go. As per all the other videos I've done so far, this video will have two parts, the statistics and what I thought of them. Let's get into that first part now. I would tally up the final input in Excel or something, except I'm lazy. On the second thought, I am having a second recollection that I have some extra time to do that, so give me a moment. Okay, there we go. I'll show you those as we go on. Anywho, as is tradition, we're starting at the top here. So, you ready? The two contesting winners of this poll were Payload and Capture the Flag, although one of them beat the other by a single vote. Drumroll, please. Drumroll? Oh, okay, thanks. Capture the Flag came out on top by a single vote, totaling a score of 42 votes. Guess CTF may be the meaning of life after all. Just kidding, but seriously, I thought it was funny that it made a Hitchhiker's Guide reference without trying. Anywho, Payload took the ever so close second with 41 votes, providing me with a lot of entertainment in the meantime. Third place was a close battle between the two more primary game modes, Control Points and King of the Hill. Taking the win by 2 votes was King of the Hill with 17 votes. Fourth place goes to Control Points with 15. Next comes a bit of an outlier. Attack Defense got 13 votes, placing it at 5th place. Payload Race and Man vs. Machine are tied for 6th and 7th place, with 8 votes each, and I think the last one I'll mention here will be 6 votes for Pastime, having it 8th place overall. Alright, here's where I'll be posting those graphs, and here's the adjacent spot for a crummy picture of the final poll sheet. As you can see, there's some other game modes I didn't mention here, but I'll touch on them in the second part. Speaking of, let's do that. Interesting thing number 1, the two champion game modes, CTF and Payload, did much better than all the others. Why is that? Well, 2 reasons. Firstly, CTF is essentially team deathmatch when played casually, so it makes sense that a lot of people would enjoy that one. I know I do, as I voted for it. Payload, on the other hand, is the optimal objective game mode, at least from my perspective. It has a clear point of concentration for both teams that moves over time, assuming blue team does their job. Control Points, Koth, and Attack Defense by comparison have only a few static points, creating a less repeatable gameplay that can be more based around camping, but still with too many points of concentration to rival the team deathmatch status of CTF. It's really a spectrum of objective basedness that the game follows, and CTF and Payload are really just placed in the optimally moderate points on both sides to make them the most played game modes. It's probably only luck that CTF won the poll instead of Payload, and in any fair competition it wouldn't surprise me if they tied. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that topic. Interesting thing number 2, let's look at the minor game modes. I wouldn't consider Man vs. Machine a minor, but I have to say I didn't expect Payload Race to tie with it. That said, Payload Race is the highest rating minor game mode. This same thing could be noticed similarly in my map poll video, in which Hightower had a similar level of cult following. Medieval mode got half the amount of votes as Payload Race, which I guess isn't that surprising. It only has 1 map, sadly. Next up would have to be Special Delivery, the one where you deliver the Australian briefcase to the nuke, with 4 votes on that one too. Alright, let's see. I should probably mention that Arena mode got in here. It somehow got 4 votes as well, prompting me to ask a not listening Valve to remake it. Please, Arena mode was so fun. At least on my server where I do it to train new players by killing them until they can kill me. Anywho, Territory Control got 2 votes, God bless Hydro. And finally, Robot Destruction got 3 votes. It deserves to be added to the game. Please, please Valve. It had so much promise, especially with that map's unique damage and flanking features. Alright, enough of that. Interesting thing number 3, custom game modes actually got a few votes. First of all, Sexton Hale got 4 votes as a favorite game mode. Considering custom boss fights are so intricately constructed, it's not that surprising that they did so well. Though I have to say I'm kinda disappointed that deathrun didn't get anything when Sexton Hale got 4, but yeah, still. Cool. Also, times 10 got a vote. Probably from some guy who just loves the chaos of it. Remember Minecraft trade servers? That one got a vote as a separate game mode. Trade servers in general got a separate vote as well. And looking back, I probably should have combined those two. Oh well. What else is there? Bumper cars, orange. Here's an interesting one. Capture Eggs, as I listed it, is a very unique game mode built around diving underground and snagging eggs out of a cave. I think I played on this in one of the channel's early videos. It got 1 vote, which was really out of the blue and surprising. Well, I think that's it. So, that's the season wrapped up. As I've been forewarning in many past videos, I'm going to Spain for a couple of weeks, so I won't be back until July 10th. Make sure to stay tuned on the 4th of July for a special upload then, and I'll be streaming again starting on July 12th. Well, thanks again for watching, and leave a comment down below if you have a suggestion for what I should ask around 250 random players next. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my Twitch for regular streams at 7:30 p.m. West Coast time on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Join my Discord for more notifications and memes, and have a great day. I will see you in a few weeks.